Hey, what's up you guys? My name's Tyler Rugge. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a really easy and fun alternative for freshening up the air in your home, and it's bird safe. And I'm joined here with Gizmo, my severe macaw. But before we get into that, today's video is actually sponsored by My Right Bird. So My Right Bird is a really fun interactive quiz you can take online, and it just asks you some simple questions like qualities you're looking for in a bird and some questions about your lifestyle, and it will give you some ideas on some birds that might be good for you to have as a pet, as far as birds that will fit your lifestyle and birds that have the qualities that you enjoy. And it also gives you some fun facts about the bird, and actually will link you to a page that will help you find where you can go adopt the bird. And even if you're not looking to get a pet bird, or even if you already have some pet birds at home, it's a really fun, cute quiz that you can take. And it's really easy, really quick and simple. So if you guys want to take the quiz, make sure to click the link down in the description below, go to myrightbird.com and take the bird quiz. So a huge thanks to My Right Bird for sponsoring today's video, and without further ado, let's teach them some bird-safe air freshener ideas, Gizmo. A lot of you may or may not know, hopefully you know this if you have birds at home already, but birds have very, very sensitive respiratory systems. They are very, very sensitive to air quality. If the air quality in your home isn't good, it can actually make your bird very sick or even kill your bird. And for this reason, you cannot use most air fresheners that are out there. Just 99% of them are not safe for birds. Anything that has artificial fragrances, anything that burns, not safe for birds. So things that you can't use are any sort of spray that you spray into the air isn't going to be safe for birds. You can't use candles, you can't use incense, you can't even really use oil diffusers, because even essential oils a lot of the times have artificial fragrances in them that aren't listed on the packaging. So a lot of people don't like to use those around birds even. It's been a struggle because I personally love to burn candles, and I just love walking into a room and like it smelling nice. So an alternative for this that is actually safe for birds is using a simmer pot. So basically all this is doing is taking a pot of water and simmering it and putting some fresh ingredients in it that will release the fragrances into the air, and it's all natural. And it's completely safe for birds, and it smells really nice, and you can put pretty much anything you want in there, anything that smells good, as long as it's natural. A lot of the things that I'll be showing you guys you can probably find at home already, but if not, they can easily be found at the grocery store. And there are two methods to doing a simmer pot. The first method is simply just filling up a pot of water and simmering it on the stovetop. And the second method is to fill up a crock pot with water and turn it on with the lid off. I personally prefer doing the stovetop method because I found that it's a lot quicker and it smells a lot stronger. The only thing with doing this is you have to be very careful to keep an eye on it and not forget about it. Otherwise, all the water is going to evaporate and you're going to burn the bottom of your pan. So I'm just going to be demonstrating to you guys some of my favorite simmer pot recipes and how I like to do them. But again, you can use pretty much anything you want. All of the recipes I'm using in today's video are going to be kind of winter or fall scents. I personally prefer a lot of the really spicy, cinnamony scents because I have found that they're some of the strongest scents. And not only that, but it's the winter, and it's just like a very wintry, fall sort of scent when you use cinnamon and cloves and stuff like that. So all of my recipes in today's video are going to be, you know, kind of like for the winter season, but you can use them all year round, obviously, and you can also use pretty much anything you want. If you look up simmer pot recipes online, there are a ton of recipes online, and you can experiment with different ones and decide which ones you like the most. But without further ado, let's just get straight to making some simmer pots. Isn't that right, Gizmo? Yes. Yes. So the first recipe I'm going to be sharing with you guys is one of my personal favorites for the fall. And all you're gonna do, again, is fill up a pot with some water and just throw the ingredients in there. For this one, I'm gonna use cinnamon sticks, orange slices, whole cloves, and just some vanilla extract. You can kind of play around with the quantities. I just kind of eyeball it, and you just want to turn it on high until it starts to kind of simmer, and then you're going to turn your stove down to low just so it stays steaming. You don't want it to boil because then it's just gonna burn up really fast, and again, it's really easy to forget about it and leave it on the stove. So you just want it to be warm enough that it's just lightly simmering. And it's as easy as that. You just leave it on until the water gets low, and you can keep adding water to the simmer pot until you notice it's not smelling as strong. A lot of the times I'll use a simmer pot pretty much all day, and that's basically all you have to do. The next recipe that I have calls for cinnamon sticks, lemon, rosemary, and cloves. So this is going to kind of just give it a different citrusiness. The other one had oranges, and this one instead has lemons. So it's just a different citrus component in there. And then some rosemary will give it kind of a fresher scent mixed in with the spiciness of it. And this next recipe is actually my personal favorite right now because probably it is winter time, and this is a really wintry, Christmassy smelling scent. So for this one, I use cinnamon sticks, apple slices, vanilla, pine sprigs, and whole cranberries. All of these things you can pretty much find at the grocery store, except pine sprigs. You can just go outside and find a pine tree and just clip a few of the little twigs off of it and throw it in the simmer pot. This gives it a really nice natural pine scent. What's nice about this is the cranberries you can actually store in your freezer so that you can buy a big bag of them and it'll last you quite a while. And again, this one smells really, really nice for the winter time. And for the last recipe I wanted to share with you guys, it's just a very simple, fresh smelling one. Again, it's not so spicy. And this one is just going to be lemon, rosemary, and mint. This is a really good scent, I think, for the summertime. But if you like a more citrusy, fresh, clean smelling scent, then it's going to be the one for you. It's very, very easy. And again, you can kind of experiment with these recipes. You can add things that you want or take out things that you dislike. Just make sure that whatever you're using is natural. If you're into more of like floral scents, then you can even buy dried lavender or dried rose petals, things like that to add into your simmer pot to give it more of a floral scent. For today's video, I didn't share any of those kinds of simmer pots because I just wanted to use whatever I currently had at home and things that are easily accessible. And to make this a lot easier on you, what I like to do sometimes is actually throw the simmer pot ingredients into a mason jar with some water, and you can store them in the fridge so that you don't have to cut up all the fresh ingredients every time you make a simmer pot. You can just throw whatever's in the mason jar into a pot and add water and then throw it on the stovetop, and you have a really quick, easy, accessible simmer pot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this idea. It's a really simple thing to do, but I feel like it's something that you don't really necessarily think of. Because most people who want to have their house smell nice will just go out and buy air fresheners or plugins or candles. But it's really just as easy as getting some fresh ingredients from your kitchen and throwing them in a pot of simmering water, and it makes your house smell amazing. And not only that, but you're not gonna hurt any of your birds at home, and that's the most important part. And even if you don't have birds at home, let's face it, candles are like $30 if you're getting them from like Bath & Body Works, and it's kind of a ripoff, even though it smells nice. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video to be helpful. If any of you guys try making simmer pots, make sure to tweet me or tag me on Instagram with whatever simmer pot that you made. I love getting new ideas for simmer pots. Even comment down below if you've ever made simmer pots before, and comment what your favorite ingredients to use are, because I'd love to try new ones. And also, once again, a huge thanks to My Right Bird for sponsoring today's video. Make sure to click the link down below to check out the My Right Bird quiz and figure out what bird might fit your lifestyle the best, or if you just want a cute, fun quiz to take, it will definitely not disappoint you. So if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I post videos every week. Check out my social media, my vlog channel, those will be linked down in the description below. And I'll see you guys in my next video, and so will Gizmo. Can you say goodbye, Gizmo? Or at least say hello. You can say hello, right, Gizmo? Hello, Gizmo. Can you say hello? 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 He tried his best. You tried your best, Gizmo.